Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Allison, the Caffeinated Creative. I love everything art planners, journals, and all the things between. If you're new, I'm so glad you found me. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it inspires you. And if you're back, welcome back. Today, I'm working on my Hobonichi Cousin on May 8 and 9. So just a little heads up, I am going to be talking about Mother's Day a little bit. These are the days that cover Mother's Day as celebrated in the United States. So if that causes any tension or stress or anything for you, I'm really sorry. I understand it's a complicated day for many folks, and also feel free to watch a different video. I'm sure I'll be back at you soon. No hard feelings. For those of you who are still here, I am using a lot of things. This is one of those pages where I wanted to kind of actually use some specific stuff that I had kind of been holding on to. So as you can see on the side of the pages, there is these yellow strips of paper that I had ripped. And if you recall, I did a video a while back around how to create like different collage fodder with just stuff that you have. And I had found popcorn in my kitchen, and I decided to use it to create a pattern on clear matte label paper just to give it a try. And so that yellow is from that session. And so I really wanted to use it. I hadn't actually used it yet. And I was like, why haven't I used it? And obviously Mother's Day is a little bit of a special day. So I thought, you know what, let me use this special collage fodder for this special day. So that's why I decided to use it, which as you can see, I am sticking down right now. And to create it, I literally just put popcorn down, and then I used distress spray, Ranger distress spray, oh my gosh, in fossilized amber, and I think there was also a lime green, and I just sprayed it and let it dry. So I just stuck that down. And on the left-hand side, you see me right now gluing down, also from that session, the discard page where I sort of cleaned off my jelly print supplies. And so I wanted to use that as well. At first, I wasn't sure I would use it, but as you could see, as I was making decisions, I thought that this worked better with the page. And so now I'm just gluing it down. And so of course, cutting off the excess. One of my favorite parts, I usually cut that out when I do these kind of edited videos, but it's so satisfying to cut the extras off of the page. And now you see me sticking down a picture of a bed and a picture of my journal. Well, it's also my bed. But the reason why you see these pictures is because in the morning, I started off my morning with a delicious cup of coffee, and I did some filming. So on this day, I did my April flip and posted it on YouTube. And so that was really fun. I love to do the flips. It's fun to kind of look at the whole journal, in terms of the month in review. And the other thing is my family, we did a house project that I had been really wanting to get done. It had been like, honestly, just bugging the heck out of me for way too long. My daughter had grown out of the way we had her room arranged. She really needed a bigger bed. We needed to move toys out and make it more functional. So on Saturday, that's what we did. So that's why you see that picture of the bed in the middle of the spread, because that was the result. A gorgeous, full, functional bed. And it was actually funny because I don't know if you guys recall, and I think IKEA might still have it, but they have these like metal sort of, I would say like girly beds. And that the headboard is from that type of IKEA bed, which I had held on to for probably 12 years. With the intent of like having my daughter have that. I mean, maybe not daughter, but using it again in a guest room. In this case, it's my daughter's room. So anyways, now I am using a stencil, which I did get on AliExpress. Full disclosure, the reason being is because it's a pretty simple pattern. I didn't feel like anybody has really like the design rights to, polka dots. But I did get that stencil on AliExpress, and then I used Distress Oxide ink to use the stencil. So I used cracked pistachio on the Sunday side, and I used campfire on the Saturday side. And then I used some plain wooden block stamps. I think those are, I'm going to use 2, and I think they're both from Paper Gang subscriptions that I used to have in the past. And I just added the stars on the Saturday side, and then now you actually see me adding these cool little like botanical jars on the Sunday side. I also stamped Mommy Day with some of my favorite, very cheap from Amazon typewriter font stamps. But what I will say is that I always forget this. When you stamp on clear matte label paper, I need to do an actual like test of the different inks that I have. But some of the inks bleed, but they take forever to bleed. So right now this looks fine. Mommy Day looks fine. You can read it. You can still read it. But now a day later or a couple days later, it's very much feathered out. So I actually don't recommend stamping on clear matte label paper. Just test it before. I think I just used the wrong ink. Anyways, so I've also put down a bunch of printables, including the 9 from PocketJournalPam, Sunday from LoveLynnsLife, and yeah, also that little cute, I don't know, what would you call that? I guess it's a monster, a little animal monstery vibe is from Courtney Diaz. And what I'm doing now is just journaling about the day. I'm journaling about how my husband got me those really cool dried flowers you see on the spread, how I was able to film, how, we got the bed together, which was actually like a really fun project. And it was just a great weekend. My husband got me apple pie. I mean, I had nothing to complain about. And I was just so grateful to have a nice day and to just, honestly be a mom. My daughter's awesome. So for all the moms out there, I hope that you guys had a great Mother's Day whenever you celebrated it. I know not everyone celebrated it on these days. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching these pages or enjoy watching these pages. Definitely had a lot of fun with stencils in this one, bright colors, etc. I hope this inspires you. And yeah, what do you think? Any fun supplies you can recommend to me? Tell me in the comments. Bye.